Hey there, collective. How are you guys? I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you're having a great day thus far. I'm going to get a collective reading for y'all. I apologize. I don't even think I told y'all. Maybe I did. I did plan to get another one last night. But after the other one just went on and on, got a bit crazy. So I was like, I think I'm just going to go to bed. So anyway, I did upload it last night. I know you guys finally got it this morning, which is good. But we're going to start another one for y'all. Let's start here, actually. Let me see what's going on for you guys today. Thank you guys, as always, for all of your love and your support. Continued support, especially. Thank you for all your comments, too. That definitely lets me know that I'm on, that you guys are resonating with the messages. Very, very important. Especially some of them, because for me, they're so far out of left field. So I need to know what they're doing, or where this is coming from, and that they're actually there for someone. Easy does it, and I'm possible. Okay, somebody could be doing a lot of meditating right now. Eye to eye in reverse. Huh. This might also have something to do with worth here. Look at this. This is somebody coming out of something. They're coming through a mirror. Somebody may be seeing themselves as they are truly. They may be seeing themselves, and I feel like it has something to do with self-worth. Possibilities. I'm possible. So the possibilities. Honestly, I think this has to do with their own possibilities. I'm getting kind of this sky is the limit kind of vibe here. Somebody's maybe understanding their own possibilities in life, but trying to ease into something. I think this has to do with changes too, because you see this person is they're actually coming through and seeing themselves quite differently. This person also looks like they're coming out of water, don't they? They could be coming out of a very emotional time as well. I love seeing all the light as well. Somebody is seeing themselves in a different manner. That's what I feel. So I have the number 18 here. What is that, 18? Yeah. 18 or 81, 17, 71, 23, or 32 could be relevant. Let me see what this is, though, because I see eye to eye coming out, but it's in reverse. Yeah, fishbowl. That's funny, because last night, towards the end of the reading, I was getting that somebody was being watched. And anytime I see fishbowl, I definitely feel like this is someone who either feels like they're being watched or like others are observing them. It doesn't have to be. Maybe this is just others that are around them. And I pointed this out last time I pulled this card because I do think it's relevant. There's some kind of obscurity that is going on here. Okay, I also see a lot of growth here on this side. So somebody might be taking off their mask. Okay, this makes sense to me, because even with this, I see someone here that's coming out of an emotional time here. It's sort of like a rebirth, and you can see all the light surrounding this. This is somebody that has prayed for this. I feel like it's someone who is praying for this, maybe meditating, someone who actually sees clearly right now. Sees clearly so much that it looks to me like they're recognizing that they're out of alignment with whatever is around them. They're not seeing eye to eye with others anymore. Okay, so this may have been others in the vicinity, in their surroundings in some way. Okay, let's see what this is. Yeah. Okay. Spilling the tea is coming up on the bottom here. This might be somebody that is talking about their situation or telling secrets. I'm not really sure where this is going just yet, to be honest. Somebody could have had their head in the clouds about a situation, and now they're getting clarity on this situation, but also on their own abilities or something like that, or their own possibilities here. Maybe something was keeping somebody pretty limited here in terms of their mindset. This is definitely somebody who's been through a very emotional period too, because the first card literally says easy does it here. So they're having to kind of come back from that, but they have gained clarity on what needs to happen here. I have the numbers 24 or 42, as well as 5 and 43 or 34. Any of that resonates for you guys. Somebody can't get on the same page with people anymore. Certain people is what it looks like, or maybe an environment here. They do feel like they're being watched. Okay, yes, maybe tracked in a sense. They're trying to keep some things hidden. Is this their growth? Is this growth being hidden here? Because look at all the growth on this side, but this side is being kept obscure. They're covering it up for some situation. It kind of makes me feel like somebody does not want others in an environment to maybe see their growth. That's silly. Or is it? I don't know. Maybe it's not silly. Maybe this is something that needs to be kept under wraps in some way. You know, I'm looking at head in the clouds and I see tons of butterflies around this. Of course, that always tells me there's some kind of transformation that is taking place with someone here. But also I see where it says, it actually says believe on here. Someone is trying to transform, but I feel like they're keeping it under wraps, okay? They're no longer seeing eye to eye with the people around them. They are seeing their own potential here. This is a person that seems like they've been through a lot. I don't know if people are watching them here with this fishbowl, but I do see spill the tea here. So somebody may be talking. Let me get some more because I'm not really sure. Spill the tea. I feel like somebody's talking. Transmute. Yeah, easy does this. This could be a person that is actually transmuting a lot of negative energy. Yeah, gaining some kind of knowledge again about themselves, about their own possibilities in life. Or look at that talisman. This is a person that's learning about their abilities, okay, whatever their abilities may be, or these gifts that have been given to them. You know, the key, the talisman is a key, or it should signify. So a talisman is usually something that we create, wear on us, something like that. It is, honestly, it can be even a very magical kind of instrument or used in magic, honestly, but it's really about opening doors, kicking open doors. You can see that's the key, right? That's what this particular one looks like. It doesn't have to be a key, but this one is. Somebody is getting knowledge of their ability to heal, to transmute maybe a lot of the negativity and stuff around them, and to actually open doors, it looks like here, to maybe a better future. Because this is like a healer. Maybe this is a healer. Okay, but this is somebody, if they're not a healer, they're healing in some way. Okay, let me get one more on that. So somebody that wants to do good in the world. It could be a fire sign. They could also be using some kind of fire element here, very passionate as well. This could be about passion. Is passion driving this? Maybe there's a passion for this. There's a passion to understand oneself here, right? To learn as much as they can, to kind of fully delve into whatever this is. I do feel like somebody is learning something. And it's whatever they are learning, whatever knowledge they're doing, there's growth going on, but I feel like they're keeping it hidden here. Why? So somebody's keeping something hidden from their environment. Okay. How interesting. This card was trying to come out. I'm just pushing it back in, and then I saw it. pulled it back out. I thought it was like the solar system, but it literally says karmic path on it. So maybe this person has been on a karmic path and they're trying to come out of that, or they're trying to learn different things about themselves. So maybe they can lift, right? They can lift perhaps in vibration. They can get closer to source, something like that. Okay. Let me get an overall energy here so I can see what I'm dealing with. I still don't know how Spill the Tea is coming in. I'm sorry, guys. We're going to have to see how that registers. I don't want to jump the gun, so. Spirit, what else, please? The Cosmos. And then we have the Magician. So... This is definitely about, so the cosmos indicates to me there's an ending of something. Somebody's ending something. Maybe it's a way of life. Maybe it's who they used to be. I definitely think I can obviously see that, actually. There's a lot of cards here of someone transitioning or coming out, like being, this is like a rebirth if you think about it. They're coming through. They're clean, look at them, they're fresh, they're in the light, you know, these emotions, any emotion, if they were walking around in a heavy emotional element, it looks like they're stepping out of that as well. Realizing who they are, what they're about. And then we have Magician energy. I mean, that's a very powerful energy here. So somebody's been studying up on this, maybe trying to get more in tune, recognizing who they are, what their possibilities are. Could definitely be somebody that's been very passionate about kind of staying on this. So they could be reading a lot here. Maybe they're watching videos. I'm not really, maybe they're practicing. They could be practicing some kind of magic too here with this talisman. Or just their ability to manifest in some sense, learning about that. The talisman is upright. I mean, I really feel like this is someone that is using this for positive, not necessarily negative. I don't feel like there is negativity around this, actually. Okay. What else, Spirit? For the collective, please. Symmetry, trying to get more balanced. Wow, you can't make it up. Look at this. Somebody's coming out of some kind of karmic path, it looks like, because of some kind of raise in their own consciousness here that's allowing them to become more balanced in their life. Physically, mentally, emotionally, definitely spiritually as well. Just somebody who's really throwing themselves into whatever this is, learning as much as they can. They might be protecting themselves with that talisman as well. Or maybe this is something that they have you know, I feel like it's something they could also be using here. Like I said before, it's kind of a door opener. That's what it's believed to do to many things, because they're creating, right? They're creating with the magician energy. You could very well be working with the fire element here. This is a person that is learning that everything here is all interconnected. Now, this is a very important place to be, in my opinion, because, you know, these bodies, this life that we have, our observations would have us think that we're all just kind of living separate lives and they're not intertwined in some way. You know what I'm saying? Interconnected, I guess probably a better word. Sounds better anyway. But that's just not the truth. I mean, that's just not the truth, okay? Somebody's higher consciousness is showing them how everything is kind of interconnected, how things play off another, how we are actually actively creating our reality around us constantly. Somebody could also be coming to this assessment due to finding some kind of balance in their own life. Or maybe this assessment of things is helping them to find some kind of balance within their own life as well. This person's been transmuting a lot of stuff in their life. They definitely don't feel like they're seeing eye to eye anymore with the people that are around them. So this person might have a message for other people. I'm going to tell you that right away because the spill the tea, now that I'm seeing all this, makes sense to me. This person could actually be a teacher. They could actually have a podcast, or I said listening to recordings or podcasts or something like that. They could actually have something like that. Something here about spilling the tea. All right, Spirit, talk to me more about this person, please. What does the collective need to know about this reading, please? Could be a King of Swords energy here. Definitely somebody here that's very intellectual, quite intelligent here, lives from a place of integrity. Somebody here has gained some kind of mental clarity here. So that's the Three of Wands in reverse. Look, this is all about delays, obstacles, frustrations. This has come after... You know, this is funny because this says I'm possible. I think they're learning about their limited, maybe their limited mindset in the past, which we can see that they're growing in that area, but also people around them and how it's kind of kept them limited. Even in their mindset, I think this might be somebody who always knew that they could do so much more. They could have been doing a lot, okay? But they could have known that their life was about much more, maybe. The possibilities than what they were actually experiencing. Sorry, I just totally kicked I have a whole machine up underneath my foot here. I'm not sure why I didn't move that. I think that they've gained some kind of clarity on how the things that have been around them, again, it could have been a mindset, it could have been people, all of that stuff has created kind of frustration, I guess, in their life, but also a lack of progress. This could have been someone that was working hard, waiting on their ships to come in, finally realizing with the Three of Wands here in reverse that was just not happening. And maybe it wasn't going to happen with the mindset or with the way that they were trying to achieve things here. And maybe even in the environment. There's something about the environment that I keep getting for some reason. But what's interesting is how why would somebody keep that on the low? So somebody here is feeling like, I say that because I feel like in this day and age, like, 20 years ago, I kept a lot of that down, but today I'm pretty open with it. But maybe this person believes that, or maybe it's just something they're doing, to be honest with you. They don't need other people to know. But I think I keep wanting to go back to the environment for some reason. Like they don't want other people to see this, or they don't want to be so, upfront about something that's happening. Maybe just things they're seeing. And maybe that has something to do with it too. Someone's eyes could be opening in their environment to things that are happening around them. And they don't want to share that with anyone else. But there's something about it not being accepted. So maybe this person is definitely learning some kind of magic or manifestation that they feel like would not be accepted. I think they're seeing clearly things here that have created some kind of setbacks in their life, but also I feel like some kind of chaos around them or hastiness around them. Let's keep going. Yeah, somebody definitely has a new outlook here about what has really been holding them back in life or not allowing them to move forward, I think, in a way that I think something around, obviously something must have been churning inside of this person to make them start seeking knowledge. And who knows now with all social media and anything like that, I mean, they could have just heard something, and this is the way it happens, right? We hear something, we think of something, we read something, and it clicks like, what? And it's enough to pique our interest to look further. And I swear to you, it's because I don't know this to be factually based, but in my personal experience, I feel it's like we recognize it. Like, why does that sound familiar? Like, I know that, and it's kind of leading us or guiding us back, right? Somebody here is snapping out of some way of doing things and kind of choosing some kind of happiness here. This is very much so someone getting clarity on something. Yeah, I'm telling you. And it could be clarity. I said they've been doing something wrong, and that's been creating delays. You know, not only delays, I feel like the stagnation, it's almost like going to work doing the same thing every single day and wondering why I'm not getting more successful or not getting a leg up or something like that, when this is what I wanted. You know, I want to be able to be self-sufficient, you know. I want to feel independent. I want to feel sovereign on my own and like I can take care of things here. Maybe I also want to have some kind of abundance or luxury as well. This person has not seen the level of success I feel like that they've wanted in whatever area of their life here, or their achievements being acknowledged in some way. It's funny that they have the talisman, because I'm talking about how the talisman opens doors, right? Somebody has learned something about their own success, about their own possibilities, how to create in life for themselves. Yep. This could be someone who's developed a lot of their own spiritual wisdom here as well. And maybe this is something they're learning too, especially if this is a person, because that can be a card about religion as well, but it's also a card about education, knowledge, right? Belief systems, that sort of thing. This could be a person that's become very spiritually wise. This could be a spiritual mentor in some way. This could be a religious leader as well. It could be an educator. It could be any of those things. Okay, what else here? For this King of Swords energy, please. Yeah. What else, Spirit? Whatever they have learned is creating a massive tower is what I feel, and they're having to... That's interesting, because I'm going to go back to this, where you can see the growth clearly outwardly, but half of this is kind of incognito, right? It's being obscured here. So maybe this person was trying to keep that hidden, but I think the shifts are making... I just feel like people... The shifts are making someone have to break out of... That's that eye-to-eye thing. They're not seeing eye-to-eye with the people that are around them in some way. Something is creating some kind of destruction, okay, in an old paradigm or foundation, I feel like, that was there. It's shifting someone perhaps so much, and they're feeling kind of protective over this as well. They feel like they have to stand their ground here. This could be in a community as well with the Three of Cups, or with their normal circle of support here. Could be around a family as well. Yep. Yeah, because they don't want that. Okay, so they don't want someone shifting into this energy. They don't want... Okay. Is the family religious? Really religious? Because I don't know if this person is religious, but that's not really standing out to me. This reeks of spirituality, but I'm going to tell you something. For me, I feel like spirituality has... I mean, there's spirituality in everything, right? So even religious people now say spiritual. I'm spiritual. Okay, well, they never said that before, but now you hear it kind of all the time, which I'm loving seeing, because it is true. That's the root. So... But still, it's different. Okay. It is different. And so somebody doesn't like this. Somebody doesn't like somebody trying to branch off here. Someone doesn't like someone here being their own person, the things that they're doing, standing on their own, being quite comfortable, maybe not following this path. You know, maybe it does have to do with some kind of religion. I'm not dogging religion, by the way. I'm merely reading the cards here. It is what it is, okay? But people take that, they take it very seriously. People take their beliefs very seriously. And if other people don't believe that way, then yes, it can get a little bit ugly. Let's be honest. You have someone here that wants to be very forceful about that, you know, even ruthless about having this happen. But somebody, this king, whoever this King of Swords is, doesn't feel like they're on the same page with other people anymore. And this kind of brash or rash behavior that is kind of going on here, they don't see eye to eye. It's a person that feels like they're being, here we go again, watched. It's a person that feels like a lot of eyes on them. Maybe they do have a lot of eyes on them all the time. Oh, I kept saying the environment, didn't I? Maybe this person does have a lot of eyes on them all the time. Maybe they don't feel like that's like conducive to, you know, these changes that they're trying to make. Yeah. I'm going to tell you, whatever is in this person's, it looks to me like whatever has been in this person's environment has been a huge problem here. I feel a very, very domineering kind of presence, okay? And I think whatever this environment has been about, whatever this, you know, I feel like bullying in a sense, okay? Trying to push somebody's beliefs or something down someone else. But I don't think it's just that. I gotta be honest with you. Maybe this is a work environment as well that's just really freaking out of alignment or something like that. It just looks like, well, it could just be harsh, okay? We just see the King of Swords here. Now I see the Knight of Swords. Maybe it has to do with law. Yeah, it could be, yeah, okay. So it could definitely be something like that as well. Okay. That's not always a very agreeable, you know, environment or occupation for that matter. And that would make total sense why somebody is trying to keep that under wraps, because you got to kind of keep this somber face on generally, right? Always be in control. And someone here is actually trying to change something. Somebody doesn't like it, and I feel like this is somebody here that is very frustrated with another person. This person that is frustrated could obviously be very hot-tempered here, quite arrogant, very reckless, volatile, domineering. I mean, I could keep going, honestly. Somebody could be standing their ground too about a friendship or some kind of collaboration, something like that, that brings them some kind of emotional fulfillment as well. Maybe that is why they're changing. Somebody don't like it. They definitely don't like it. Okay, let's keep going, Spirit. What else, please? Emperor. Wow, what the hell is going on here? Okay. Look at that. Look. I think somebody here realized that they've been stuck in kind of a karmic cycle. That's what I feel. And maybe their inability here to let go or to forgive something here, something like that with the Six of Cups in reverse. This is definitely something they've been in for a while. Has created some problems for them. Now, I don't know if there's a father figure here present, but I got that so strongly when I looked at the Emperor for some reason. I guess it could be, again, if I'm going back to job, maybe it's a boss or something like this. Someone is not Someone's put a lot of work, a lot of investment into something here. So if this is a dad, if this is a father, or if this is this Emperor energy, can y'all see that? Yeah, you can a little bit. Whoever this was a respected individual. This was supposed to be a leader, a father figure in some way here. Okay, so this definitely could be the tyrant here, although they're coming out upright, but I don't know. This is almost like telling me... Okay, if it's not that, then this could be your person as well, this Emperor that is coming out. Yeah. You know, maybe they are also a respected leader in some way. All right, they could also be a father figure or something like that. That definitely authority. That's an authority figure as well, right? This could be somebody that is keeping a very, again, a stoic face in a sense. This is someone here that you cannot read what is going on behind them. They're not so emotional. And they want to always give that. Again, this is a person that behind the scenes has a lot of stuff going on. Apparently, a lot of inner changes quite clearly. And maybe if they are in law or something like that, maybe that is what's kind of creating this or sparking this to a certain degree. It could be anything that they're in, by the way. But, I mean, law is coming out very strong here. This is definitely someone that's assessing quite a bit about who's around them, their family, their friendships, their circle of support, something like that. And thinking about what makes them happy here. This is interesting because I have a 4 of Wands here with a 10 of Cups and a new outlook. This person could have been very harsh in the past as well, and now they're thinking about what makes them happy, what brings them emotional fulfillment in some way. Something that makes them feel like they belong to something. It's kind of like a homecoming in a sense. It feels very good. There could be unity. Maybe they are thinking about uniting with someone, or unity, or just that feeling of coming home. Some sense of stability and belonging in a sense. Yeah, I think a lot of secrets may have been revealed to this person as well through their own clarity and the things that they've been doing here through their own growth. This is why people are acting out. They don't want somebody to see something, okay? But they understand perfectly what these toxic energies around them have led to. It's interesting to me because you have the devil sitting there. Now, that could just be a Capricorn, but I really feel that, I almost feel like this environment is full of that, you know, toxicity and attachments and addiction and oppression in a sense, maybe even abuse. This is all shadow self stuff here. But it's more than that. This is an energy that's been around someone. So whatever they're doing here, I think, deals with a lot of problematic situations that could be quite toxic. Again, I'm going to go back to legal because that's what I'm getting with so many of these cards here. All right, let's keep going. So what is the spill the tea? Spill the tea, Spirit. What is spill the tea about? What is spill the tea about? King of Wands. Oh. Wow. I have the 3 of Pentacles here. I have Judgment in reverse. I have the Star card. I have the Hermit card. I have the King of Wands. And I have the 10 of Swords. I got to be honest with you. This almost feels like blackmail, if I'm being honest. I don't know why. This is what I'm getting right off the bat here. There could have been some collaboration here. There could be some collaboration. This could definitely be work. It doesn't have to be, but it could be people working together here. You know, I keep going back to the delays and the environment not being conducive with growth. You know, this feels to me like they wanted someone not to know their potential. They wanted someone to doubt themselves, you know. You know, judgment in reverse is about ignoring and resisting the universe as well, the nudges to really change. They wanted to keep someone down in some kind of toxic energy so that they didn't see their value, their self-worth, their possibilities here. This person could be a star. They could be a star. This person could be full of inspiration and possibility, right? And the more they begin to understand themselves, the more that they really understand that. You got people that want to kind of drag another individual down. And I heard blackmail. That's what I got immediately. Shouldn't say I heard it. I didn't really heard it. I more felt it. And so they know with the star card here that someone here has a big purpose here, that someone here is following their North Star here. This could be someone who has already received some kind of a spiritual illumination here just due to withdrawing from others and, you know, maybe following their inner guidance and doing a lot of soul searching here. This could be someone who's already, that's already isolated. I feel that's already alone. They've withdrawn in some way. I have Virgo, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Gemini, Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Aries, more Taurus. Then I have Aquarius, Aries, Sagittarius, Pisces, more Virgo. A lot of Virgo in this reading, and Taurus, actually. A lot of, I'm going to see if I missed it. I'm sure I have another line here. I feel like there's a lot of Earth in this energy here. Mars energy with the Tower. Leo energy here, 7 of Wands. And more Pisces, Cancer, Gemini, and then more Sagittarius here. Okay. Somebody wants to keep somebody down here. They don't want them to push towards whatever this is, whatever this purpose is that they have. They don't want them to understand, well, their worth, okay? They don't want to, their influence is what I kind of feel on other people. And I don't know why I got blackmail immediately. Like, would somebody try and use whatever this person's past is or whatever they've been involved with in some way to try and hold them down? Is kind of what I'm feeling here. Because they know somebody here is a natural born leader, right? They know that they're a visionary. They can see that they're taking control of their life, of their destiny, of their journey here. By the way, I don't know who was in this energy, and we've all been there, trust me. I've definitely played down and done my share of a lot of stuff. And I feel like this is what it is, but somebody is almost trying to hang that over somebody's head here because they don't want some kind of ending. They don't want somebody to walk away. They view that as some kind of loss here. They want to keep somebody in this energy, this like devil energy, this toxic energy in some way. I feel like this is heavily manipulative. And manipulation comes, you know, sometimes manipulation can seem very direct where you can just see it. And sometimes it is people closer to us that will use other things to try and get us off focus or to make us think that we're going down the wrong path. I see it sometimes in the comments. I'm like, shut up. You know, I don't, thank God on social media I can just delete, but you know, I think if you have someone, you know, in your face around you, it may be harder to do. Not for me because I know who I am, but you know, for a long time, I might have actually listened to that or considered that. The stronger you get within yourself, the less likely you are to listen to all the opinions, okay, and manipulation, because a lot of it is just mere manipulation because people need you to think the way that they do so that they can feel comfortable. So that is what this feels like to me. So somebody may be trying to hold something over somebody's head here for that particular reason. It has everything to do with them seeing who you are, seeing what you're about, seeing how you're taking control of your life, seeing how you're not following the flock, seeing that you're a natural born leader and a visionary, seeing how bold you are. It could very well just be, well, we're not doing any of this. Why does this person get to rise up and do that, you know? It could be because you're highlighting their own insecurities or their own failures to act, okay, in their life because they choose not to rise up in some way. You got to ignore that. Okay, so is that what spilling the tea is about, though? Maybe that is what the kind of, you know, we're going to hold this over your head. We're going to tell other people. Let me see more on this. I just made that connection. I'm sorry. Let me see more on this. Let me flip my deck over. I don't know why I had it. No idea why I had it flipped over, showing me the cards. All right. What else, Spirit? Somebody's finding their way. That's what I feel. Somebody's finding their way. It's been a long time coming. After a lot of delays, a lot of indecision, a standstill on a particular situation here, somebody is finding their way. They're getting freedom and getting liberated from their situation here. Wow. They could have been involved with this Queen of Cups energy, or this could be their person. I'm not really sure. I don't think so. This could have been energy they were in at one time where they felt very insecure here or needy or fragile. But I almost feel like whoever this King of Wands, King of Swords, Emperor kind of energy here may have had a Queen of Cups. That really, again, that's more manipulation, honestly. More manipulation here. Okay, so this is definitely somebody that can be needy and clingy, but somebody here that does a lot in terms of emotional manipulation, and it's right next to the High Priestess in reverse. Are you kidding me? That is all about creating confusion, right? Cognitive dissonance in someone in some way. Somebody could have been creating some kind of illusions for another person, maybe to keep them there. And, you know, I'm not saying it was magic. It doesn't have to be magic. This could be just illusions, okay? Like, you know, I can't make it without you, or you got to stay here because this, you know, we are a religious family. You know, I don't know. I don't know what it is. It could be anything. Somebody's not buying that anymore. Definitely not. Whatever it is. I feel like this was more than one person. This is somebody not seeing eye to eye with someone because they've grown too much. They're growing out of a situation. They've outgrown it. Period. Yeah, it might be some kind of legal action that's taking place or even a divorce here. But there's a lot of, somebody recognizes there was a lot of dishonesty here and unfairness. And maybe the methods used to perhaps keep somebody loyal or hold them back, they're finding to be, you know, to lack tact or just be straight up dishonest in some way. Yeah, this is a person that definitely is a dreamer, honestly, and maybe whatever they've been going through here has really opened them up, opened up their curiosity. This can also be about intuitive messages that are being received. It's also, though, about possibilities. Incidentally, this is a card about dreaminess and head in the clouds, and we already saw that. Somebody is dreaming, imagining something better, imagining this transformation actually taking place in their life. I mean, this person could be talking. I don't know what that means. They could be talking, somebody else could be talking. This could definitely be somebody that's talking, spilling the tea about something, finally speaking out after holding back for a long time. Maybe it's about what they know. Maybe it's about something that they feel in some way. Let me see. Where am I at? Oh my God, I had no idea I was that far. I keep apologizing, y'all. You know, all of my older readings are like an hour long, so I don't know why now I'm like, oh, why is it going so long? That's just me. I'm sorry. I do appreciate you guys. I know you spend a lot of time with me, and I am really so grateful for that. Can you believe this? First card out is the scribe. Somebody might be writing. Somebody could be documenting, writing. Okay, that's about preserving knowledge and information in some way. Maybe someone's talking about someone else. I said there was illusion. Someone could have been altering facts or something like that. Plagiarizing someone else's work if it was around work in some way. Okay. Whoever this is somebody who has an entrepreneurial spirit. They've been kept back in some way, shape, or form. Okay. They definitely have the ability to turn anything into gold here. Look at this. They've had a trickster around them, though. They've had someone around them here that has been manipulating, okay, through duplicity here. There's the frickin' Father card. All right, this could have been someone around them that was a father or father-like figure in their life that abused their authority in some way. It could have also been a boss, okay, but a very dictatorial kind of control. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, this, I'm telling you, this was abusive almost. I mean, we definitely have someone here that they could have been taking someone's money here or creative ideas or something like that. Maybe all of the above, you know, their affection, but it's really about trying to take someone's power here, you know, making someone think that they lacked at something when they really didn't. How sad. Yeah, this is the saboteur. They were doing it deliberately. All right, this is a very self-destructive person, right? They were doing that to undermine this other individual because they could see who they were. They could see, they could probably see how talented they were. I'm getting something about this. So this person's, I don't know why it's leaning on aesthetics, but I'm going to say it since it's coming in. There's something about the way this person looks as well. It's not only the way they look, but it's also the way that they carry themselves. I think this person stands out as a leader. Well, how sad. So a father or a boss. I feel like it could definitely be a male figure around this individual that they looked up to or that they trusted that is doing this. Wow, destroyer. I'm telling you. Oh my God. This is, so I'm going to read this to you. Intoxication with destructive power, destroying others' dreams or potential. Wow. Trickster, father, thief, saboteur, destroyer. This is definitely, if this is a father or even a boss or something, they did not want this person outshining them in some way. They did not want them to reach their full potential. Okay, they didn't want them going after their dreams. They wanted them to live within their confines, okay, of what they, honestly, it's within the confines of probably how they saw themselves, honestly. This is what I have going on in my life. Why should you be better? Why should you outshine me? Why should you be magnificent? Why should you be powerful? Why should you be connected? Okay, because I'm working it out over here with the universe. Why should you not be? So this happens a lot in life. I think this is, honestly, this reading is a good reminder, I think, to most of us. This happens all the time in life, okay? This seems to be pretty massive because honestly, it feels to me like it's very close to home. So it's a very big betrayal, but people try to do this to us in a multitude of ways all the time. And we always have to be conscious of these things and to follow what's within us, okay? And not what other people think is best for us, because usually that limited way of thinking has to do with them. It doesn't have to do with you. So we have someone here that could be a mystic, okay? So someone who interacts and is in, you know, intimate union with the divine quite a bit here. We have someone here who could be a knight. Okay, so in their 30s, maybe early 30s, something like that. Someone who is very loyal, someone who is chivalrous, they're honorable. We have someone here who is a virgin in some sense here. Okay, maybe they maintain some kind of symbolic purity of heart and spirit. Yeah, and we have someone here, I think I know who this is, who is the victim here. Okay, somebody could be playing the victim. We saw that with the Queen of Cups here in reverse, playing the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity or inability to maintain themselves in some sense. Okay, I can't make it without you. I need you to stay here. Using, you know, various things here to keep somebody restricted, stuck here. This is interesting. We have a knight and a prince here. This could be about a child as well. Again, this is someone that has the potential here for power. So maybe this is a child that's kind of growing up, that's growing into their own, that's learning a lot about themselves here, that's blooming, right? Exorcist here. I feel this is what's happening. Somebody is exercising themselves, freeing themselves, okay, from destructive impulses, from destructive people. Maybe they're using, the spill the tea here, maybe they're using their influence as well from what they've learned and their knowledge from what they've learned here to exercise others as well. Okay, now you could be a healer that's actually doing that, or a priest or someone like that. You don't have to be a priest, but obviously it's notable within, you know, Catholicism. They do exorcise people, but a lot of people do this actually these days, I guess, especially within the church as well. My point is, this is definitely, you can be doing, you don't have to be that extreme exorcising demons. This could be about exorcising, exorcising people from destructive patterns and impulses and ways of being through knowledge. Yeah, we have a martyr here. And the teacher. If somebody was in an environment that someone wanted them to stay in, they could have been like, listen, we stay in this because this is what we do. That's that martyr. That's that addiction to, okay, well, I have to martyr myself for the cause, something like that. Really, the shadow aspect of this says it's an addiction to self-pity. I have to stay in this. You don't have to do anything. You choose that. You've chosen that for your life. You have the freedom to make your own decisions here. Okay. If this was the person that I am reading for here, this would be someone who's trying to turn that around. Maybe they felt like they had to stay in that environment because a lot of people depended on that. And we can get caught up in that too, even in management. Well, I can't leave. I mean, what are my people going to do? You know, who's going to fight for them? Who's going to do them? I'm going to martyr myself. I'm going to be miserable so that other people, you know, can be happy in this sense. But then you leave and you're like, oh shit, they're fine. Look at that, you know. So, I mean, you know, you got to look out for yourself. I'm not just talking about just being selfish. I'm talking about you need to follow. You're being guided for a reason. It doesn't just happen. Okay, you had some kind of yearning. You were not happy. The universe answers your call, starts guiding you, starts leading the way. Your job now is to follow. Right? But with discernment. Okay, don't just follow anybody. Discern the whole way. Somebody here is a teacher. They have the ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, and wisdom. That's how they are exercising people from their destructive past habits and impulses here. This could be who is spilling the tea here. You know, this is someone who, martyr in the light attribute, maybe used to say, well, I'm martyr and I have to be here, I have to do this, but they've learned, okay, the transcendent nature of service to oneself, okay, or a cause that maybe is more in tune with what they think, what they believe, what makes them happy. And they could be teaching others about that right now. So if there is some kind of conflict around this with this bullying, okay, that has taken place, just remember, these are people that are just concealing their deep fears behind verbal or physical abuse, okay? They don't want you to move on, to move into some sense of greatness, into your power, because they're not doing it, okay? Here, stay with us. That's easier for them, because then they don't have to face what they're not doing, how they're not rising up in some sense. Okay, but I can already see whoever this is that I've read for today, they're on this path, and I don't see them going back. Not at all. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it right there for you. Hopefully it will resonate with some of you. Hopefully it is you. I'll see you guys very soon. Have a good one. Bye.